Hey, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. I'm so excited because today is the day the holiday catalog is released. So today I'm going to show you all the fun things that are in the holiday catalog. I've got lots of swap cards to share with you and actual samples of the product to show you. I want to start by saying that you can get a little bit of everything, all the designer paper, the ribbon, the embellishments in my holiday catalog product share for only $47.50. It's a great way to try it all without breaking the bank and still have budget left over for new stamps. In fact, I have a special offer. You can get a stamp set from the holiday catalog for only $20 when you reserve your spot in my product share by Sunday, September 15th. Let's dig in. Have you gotten your copy of the holiday catalog in the mail? If you're a regular customer of mine, you should have gotten your copy in the middle of August, but if you haven't, please let me know so that I can get you a copy. Or if you're not working with a demonstrator and not a demonstrator yourself and would like a copy of the holiday catalog, just leave a comment on this post and I will contact you to get your address and send you a complimentary holiday catalog. Say hello when you jump on. Tell me what you're doing today. Did you get a catalog? Do you love it? What is your favorite thing in the catalog? And if you can hear me okay, please give me a thumbs up, a like, or a heart so that I know that you can hear me and that everything is going well with the video. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I love that just like the annual catalog, the holiday catalog has a bundle index where we can see all the bundles that are available in the holiday catalog. And look how many there are. 9 times 3 is 18, 24 bundles. That's a lot of bundles. We also have everything broken down by suite. So I'm going to show you suite by suite. I've got the samples of the product to show you as well as a few swap cards. I participated in some swaps with demonstrators, and so I have samples and I find that they are very inspiring to me. So I hope that they will inspire you too. So our first suite is the Toile tidings, and the designer paper is garden green and real red. So we've got, this is very interesting, this paper, because it has the same pattern on each side but in different colors. So one side is all green and the other side is all red. So we've got these beautiful toile kind of designs. Some of them have the animals. Some of them have little countryside scenes. Now I have to point out really quick that the animals in the Toile tidings paper coordinate with the Nature's Beauty stamp set on the last page of the catalog. This is a special stamp set that Stampin Up has designed, and $3 of every sale goes towards mental health organizations in each market. So there are different organizations for the US and for Australia and Europe, all those different markets that we have. So that's really exciting that the paper coordinates with that stamp set. I haven't gotten that stamp set, nor have I really gotten a lot of this stuff yet. So I'm going to show you. We have the designer paper, but we also have gift wrap, and this comes in 4 sheets total, 2 of each of the designs, and it's 24 inches by 36 inches, so 2 by 3 feet. We have 2 different ribbon options, this ruched red ribbon and this garden green double stitched ribbon. I really love the detail on this ribbon. So pretty. This one is a little bit thicker, so if you're tying it, it's going to be a bit of a thicker bow. This one is really soft and really easy to move and tie a bow. So this I think is going to be great for like wrapping presents, but I think you could also use this on a card, maybe not a big piece of it. The other thing in this suite is the Toile tidings glitter enamel dots. These come in red and green, and I love that both colors are in there, so it's going to coordinate well with all the paper and all the good stuff. Here are the card samples that I have. These are swap cards. This one is by Sandy Carlson, using the new Cup of Cheer framelits and the nested label dies from the annual catalog. And this one, I'm going to open it up actually. Charlene Uhas is the demonstrator who created this one. And this is a gatefold card. So look at that. She's got the paper on the inside. What a gorgeous, beautifully layered card. We have the ribbon here, that garden green double stitched ribbon. Beautiful card. So I started saying if you are just joining all the little product samples that I'm showing you, you can get all of these for every suite in the holiday catalog when you join or reserve a spot in my holiday catalog product share. So make sure that you get signed up for that so you can get, this is what it comes with. It would be a yard of the ribbon, 6x6 pieces of the paper, and some of the enamel dots. So all these little bits that I show you for each suite are included in the share. Love this, how we have a good look at the paper inside of the catalog. Of course, it's not as great as seeing it in person, so you're definitely going to want the product share so you can hold the paper and see it all, what it looks like in person, and then decide what you like so that you can get more. This is the Wrapped in Plaid suite. This paper is a 6x6 paper, so it comes in this size. The other paper was 12x12 and I cut it down. This is a specialty paper, so we've got, you can see the gold foil accents on the one side, and the other side we have some fun patterns that aren't necessarily plaid but still very festive. I love that this paper comes in the traditional colors. We've got real red and shaded spruce, night of navy, and then we've got this shaded spruce and gold striped ribbon. And jingle bells, how fun are these? These are going to be so cute to put on packages like the gold mini pizza boxes. These arrive flat and you can assemble it just like the white pizza boxes that we have in the annual catalog. These are metallic gold. I haven't made a project with it yet, but I definitely plan to make something fun. So the stamp set that coordinates with this, let me sort my samples really fast. The stamp set that coordinates is this Wrapped in Plaid, let me show you here, or Perfectly Plaid rather, stamp set with the trees, and then there's a coordinating tree punch. So here are a few cards. This one is made by Meg Loven, and she's used the paper and then also the ribbon and the stamp set and bundle. And this one by Mary McNeely also uses the bundle with the paper. The red rhinestones are in the holiday catalog, and this new hammered embossing folder is part of the Brightly Gleaming suite, which I'll show you in a little bit. But I wanted to share you that the Wrapped in Plaid designer paper is not just for the trees. So I've also got these awesome samples from people using the plaid paper with other stamp sets. Like this one by Don Olszewski uses the Cup of Cheer stamp set. This card by Amy Story also uses the Cup of Cheer stamp set, and the Winter Knit embossing folder, which is part of another suite. This card by Kim Peck uses the plaid as well as the shaded spruce and gold ribbon. And she on this card, Sandy and Kim both have used the puff paint, which I'll show you when we get to, I think it's the next suite has that. And Kim's put a little bit of glitter in there. I love that, like shimmer. Such a pretty card. Here's one that I made with the Mary Moose stamp set, and I thought the Perfectly Plaid just was perfect to go with the moose. So lots of different ways to use the Wrapped in Plaid paper. It doesn't have to be just the trees. And again, as I've mentioned, you'll get a little bit of all of this in your product share. Now the bells, you'll get 2 of each color, so you only get 6 bells. And then you'll also get a yard of the ribbon, 1 of each of the 6x6 paper, and 1 of the gold boxes. So you can see that in person. Let's keep going through the catalog. There's so much good stuff. I got to point out here, I'm not showing it to you today, we've got new metallic ink in copper, gold, and silver. Delicata ink. Make sure you get the ink refill when you buy the ink pad so that you'll have a refill to keep your pad nice and fresh. Now our next suite is the Let It Snow suite. If you love snowman, you are gonna love this suite. It has a snowman builder punch, the snowman season stamp set, which coordinates with the punch, the tiny keepsake stamp set, and mini curvy keepsake box. This is the same shape that we had, but it's smaller than what we had previously. The Winter Knit embossing folder, the Let It Snow specialty paper. Now this paper's got glitter accents. You can see on some of these pages on one side, and that one doesn't have any. This one has it on the hat brims. Can you see? Such a fun paper. This is Coastal Cabana and Pacific Point, real red, shaded spruce, I think. Lovely designs. Double-sided as always. Are you just loving this? It's so cute. Nice neutral patterns here in the Real Red and Coastal Cabana. We also have new red glimmer paper. We had glimmer paper in red before. This is the new thinner paper that's easier to punch, easier to die cut, and it doesn't flake off. This is new, this Real Red curly ribbon. It is so soft. Just so soft. It feels like a mitten that maybe just got pulled apart. Like, it's so fun. I love that trim. And then we have the puff paint. So this is a liquid, and you would apply it to your project and then heat with a heat tool to puff it up. It does not have glitter in it, but you could add the glitter before you puff it up with the heat tool. This is the Let It Snow embellishment kit. We've got a really cute box that is sized perfectly to hold cards. And then inside, check out these little embellishments. These are felt embellishments. We've got a scarf and mittens and hats in 4 different colors to coordinate with your snowman. And then we have enamel shapes in the twig arms, carrot nose, and coal for the eyes and buttons, little mini snowballs, and some glitter washi tape. This embellishment kit is so much fun. It would be really easy to pair this with the Snowman Builder Punch and create lots of snowmen for tags and cards. I love it. All right, here are some sample cards. This is one that I made. I showed it to you in the last couple weeks. This is the Peekaboo Flip card using the Snowman Season stamp set. You can see I've used the puff paint here, and then on the inside I do have a little stamp. This is a similar card. Ruth Bingle made this card using the puff paint and the winter knit embossing folder. You can see that in the background. Here's a card by Rhonda Wade, and she let the designer paper really be the star of the show on this card. I just love that glitter paper. Here's another one. This one is by Amy Combs, and she also used the designer paper in several different ways with a curly ribbon to show off that cute little snowman. So if you participate in the product share, you're going to get 6x6 pieces of the designer paper, which normally comes in 12x12. You'll get a piece of the Real Red glimmer paper, and you'll get 1 yard of the Real Red curly ribbon. So you'll be all set to start crafting snowman cards like these and all kinds of fun Let It Snow projects. All right, moving forward, we've got tons of cute stamp sets and bundles. This one is next, The Night Before Christmas. And I have to say, I haven't really played a lot with this suite yet. Let me show you the paper. This is a 12x12, not a 12x12, a 6x6 paper. So you get 4 sheets of each of the 12 designs. So 12 sheets in the product share, and they're just so bright and colorful. I love all the different patterns. Look at those trees with the lights. I don't even know where to start. Like, all of them are just so fun and bright and beautiful. And kind of like they have a retro feeling with the olive, I think, and the mustard. So we've got this great 12x12 paper. In the product share, you'll also get a yard of the cherry cobbler diagonal striped ribbon. My favorite thing about this suite is the Memories and More card pack and envelopes. So I'm going to show you, I don't have any cards made up yet, but check out these envelopes. This is cherry cobbler, and you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So here is, like, you would fold that in half, and check out the envelopes. They're so cute. I already had one folded in half. How cute is that with the stripes? So that's the envelope. And then these cards, the Memories and More cards, they fit like just perfectly on that card. That one kind of doesn't go. Well, this one does, yeah. Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Really quick and easy cards that you could make. And then the small one fits right inside that star frame. Isn't that great? You can make lots of quick and easy cards with the Memories and More cards and envelopes. So let me show you some of these other cards. We've got Ho Ho Ho, and then the label, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, and a tag. This one is 'Tis the Season with the ornaments. Santa on the other side. These are all self-adhesive die cuts. So we've got different tags and images, and there are 6 sheets of those. So you can make all kinds of cards with this package. Jingle All the Way on the other side. We've got that, the letters, Santa's airport post, warmest wishes, a little Santa letter to Santa. There's the cute tree, we believe in Santa, happy everything, merry always. So this set is going to be such a hot seller. If you're wanting to get these, make sure you order early. This is the Night Before Christmas Memories and More card pack, and then the cards and envelopes. I hate to say that I feel a back order coming on, but seriously, order early. Here's a card. This one is by Stella McKay, and she didn't use the stamp set that goes with this. She just used the Christmas tree punch and showed off some different patterns in that paper. So fun. This is not featured on this page. This is kind of in the back of the catalog, so I'm going to skip back to show you where it is, and then I'll skip forward and show you what I think it goes so nicely with. So the rhinestones, now I can't find it. Here they are. Page 58 is where you're going to find the holiday rhinestones. These are included in the product share, but I just thought that the colors went so nicely with this paper. So you can use them with anything, but I think it really goes nicely with the Night Before Christmas suite, even though it's technically not part of it. Here's the stamp set, Holly Jolly Christmas. It has coordinating framelits. Check out that moose. He's so cute. And of course, he has a bundled moose punch to go with it. The stamp set and the moose punch is only $31.50. That's crazy. Definitely add that to your order. All right, next up we have the gorgeous Brightly Gleaming suite, and we just did our big demonstrator training event. I know I posted a lot about Vacation Stamping School. This was the suite that we featured for our make and takes. So I just want to show you all the different pieces, and then I'll show you some samples, including the make and takes from Vacation Stamping School. This is a specialty paper. It comes in 12 by 12, but in the product share, these are the 6 by 6 pieces that you'll get, one of each pattern, and you can see each sheet has this gorgeous copper foil. Oh my heavens, so gorgeous. On the other side, we have some beautiful green and blue patterns. This is Pretty Peacock, Mossy Meadow, and Night of Navy. I love these combinations. This is just so pretty. So we've got some coordinating ribbon here. This is the Very Vanilla and Copper Classic Weave ribbon. It says Merry Christmas. Very soft weave and on this this ribbon. I'm losing my words. I think I've got some samples of different ways that we use the ribbon. One of them you can do is to tie around a package, of course. Maybe they've got it here. Well, here they've got it on a card. There's a package. So cute. Some other fun accessories in this suite. We have these brightly gleaming foil elements. So the package comes with 5 sheets like this. These are flat, kind of like laser cut paper. So you would carefully remove them from the sheet with the stars, the ornaments, and then we also have these star designer elements in copper as well. The product share would include all of these. Let me show you some of the gorgeous samples that we have. Here's a card that we made at Vacation Stamping School. I cut a piece of the ribbon to use as the sentiment. I use the foil, I use the copper stars, and then the bundle. This bundle comes with 2 punches. Christmas Gleaming, and then there's Gleaming Ornament Punch Pack, and there's 2 punches, one for each size of the ornaments. So really, really cool bundle. So I designed this card, and then the other card I designed for Vacation Stamping School is this one. I used that Delicata ink to stamp the ornaments on the Pretty Peacock and also the scroll on the inside. This is the hammered embossing folder, hammered metal, and I did that on a piece of copper foil sheet from the annual catalog. Like so pretty. I love this. Love the colors. All right, here are some of the other cards we did at Vacation Stamping School. This one was designed by Meg Loven, and she used the hammered metal embossing folder, the delicata ink, and then the foil elements and the star. This one also was done by Meg, and she stamped in the copper delicata again and created this cute little ornament tag. And then this one was by Mary Ellen Stites. This is also from the metal, the foil elements. A little bit of designer paper here and the stamp set. Again, that copper delicata ink. You guys need it. It's beautiful. One more card. This one is by Colleen Magnus, and she punched the paper as well as used it in the background. And so the ornament stamp set, brightly Christmas Gleaming, also has this holly in there. So a really pretty way to combine that. What do you guys think? Do you love this suite? It's one of my favorite. I love the copper accents. I love all the accessories. So many different ways that you can use it. Is this something that you guys would use? Would you get this one? It is included in my product share. So even if you just want to try it, you can get that paper and a little bit of all the embellishments and ribbon to try. All right, let's see what is next up. Oh, here, I have to stop and show you. If you sign up for my product share by September 15th, you can choose the Everything Festive stamp set for only $20. I forgot, I figured out what the discount is. I'm covering the tax and the shipping and giving you a little discount as well. So normally it would be $24. With tax and shipping, it works out to be like $28.78, at least shipping to my tax zone. But I will add that onto your product share for only $20 if you want. So make sure that you claim your product share spot and your Everything Festive stamp set. I am waiting for mine to come. It's coming tomorrow, and I cannot wait to play with it. I love that there is sentiments in here for all different occasions. You got Christmas and New Year's and Valentine's Day and Halloween. So this is going to be really great to combine with all the designer paper and the embellishments that you're getting in the product share, because you'll be able to create all kinds of cards. We've got some great kits in the holiday catalog. I want to show you this one, the Most Wonderful Time product medley. This was one that we got as a gift on the Greek Isles incentive trip. And just like the Everything is Rosy, this bundle comes with a stamp set and it comes with dies. I haven't opened these yet. Let's take a look and see what these dies look like. So everything in the product medley coordinates. So it's just a way to kind of get a whole bunch of stuff that works so nicely together. So we've got the stamp set, we've got the dies, and then here is the paper. We've got this fun tinsel trim. I'm just going to pull all this out. We have some more star elements. These are in gold. We've got some, these are almost like card fronts, right? Like foil, white foil card front kind of size, with the stars and the stripes. And then we've got our sheets of sticky die cuts. So we've got berries and trees and deer and candy cane, all kinds of sticky die cuts, so you can make so many fun cards. And this paper is a specialty paper. So this is like a whole package of 6x6 paper in the product medley. You get 8 sheets, no, 4, how many sheets do you get? This feels like more than 48. 8 sheets of 6 double-sided designs. So 48 sheets total. So we've got the deer, we've got the berries, the presents. You can see this beautiful foil accents, the trees, the candy canes, and then of course there is stuff on the other side. So we've got the stripes, candy cane, stars, bows, trees, all kinds of fun things. So this is the product medley. Most Wonderful Time product medley, kind of like the Everything is Rosy. You get a whole bunch of stuff that coordinates, and then you can make awesome things with it. So all of this comes in the product medley. It's not part of the product share, but I just wanted to show you because I do have some samples here. On the Greek Isles cruise, we had some make and takes. So here are some cards that we made with the product medley. This one is my favorite. I love wrapping the tinsel trim around the trees, and that paper is just so beautiful. Here's a card I got from Betsy Kreider, we participated in a swap together. Look at this fun folds, the diagonal folds. I've done a video on that, so if you haven't seen the instructions for the diagonal fold, just leave a comment on this video and I will share the link and send you off to find that tutorial. It's a really fun, easy card to make. All right, so that's the Most Wonderful Time product medley. I'm gonna just scoot these out of the way so that we can keep moving on. Our next suite is the Feels Like Frost. And holy smokes, guys, look at this paper. This is a 6x6 paper pack, and we've got these photorealistic images on one side, and then on the other side we have foil, silver foil designs. It just makes me want to sit by a fireplace and sip some cocoa and be happy that I'm inside. Like, I want to look out at the window at all of these beautiful scenes. So gorgeous. Here's the other side, white and silver. But even though it's white, you can still color it, right? You can use a sponge brayer. You can use your Stampin' Blends. You can use the pigment crystals. You can use watercolor to color, and the color will resist all the silver foil. Here's a card sample. This one is by Julie Davison, and she colored in, let me show you the pattern. Here's the paper here, so you can see it's white. She colored it in with the Seaside Spray Stampin' Blend marker, so you can color the paper and really have it coordinate with your project. Such a beautiful card. This is the detailed frame that is included in the frosted frame dies. This is the bundle frosted foliage, and then the frosted frame dies. There's a stamp set. Such a beautiful card. This one is by Margaret Van Vliet, and she used the silver foil to cut out the that same frosted frame. So it's the same one here, but Natalie cut off this on the other side. So this one's got the whole frame, and then you can see there's a couple snowflakes as well. Margaret has used, actually Natalie did too, that Seaside Spray metallic ribbon. This is part of the suite, so in the product share you'll get 1 yard of this beautiful ribbon. This is 1/4 inch, really soft, such a pretty color. It reminds me of a baby shower too, like that beautiful soft blue. Here's another card. This one is by Julie Davison as well. And I just love how she made the paper be the star of this card. Such a beautiful print there, and you can do that with all the different prints. You can create different cards and just let that paper be the highlight. So make sure you sign up for the product share so that you get your paper and you get your ribbon so you can make some of these gorgeous cards. This suite also includes the shimmery crystal effects and the ice Stampin' Glitter, which is a little bit thicker and chunkier than our regular Dazzling Diamonds glitter. These are really fun. The Snow Globe Scene, Still Scene stamp set, and Snow Globe dies. There are shaker domes, and I haven't gotten this yet either. I'm trying to pace myself. But I saw Rachel Chamberlain showed some really fun ornaments that she made with the shaker domes at Vacation Stamping School. So that was really super fun. Another stamp set on my wish list that I haven't gotten yet is Snowfront. Just like Waterfront, but for winter. I can't wait to get it. This is one I'm super excited about. Oh, I missed something. Hold on, I gotta back up. Nope, maybe I didn't miss it yet. Did I miss it? Maybe it was before here. There it is. I did miss it. It's very easy to miss. The Mercury Glass Designer Acetate is a new thing. We have this designer acetate. So it comes in 12 by 12, and you get 2 sheets of each design. In the product share, you'll just get 1 6x6 piece of each. So there's sort of this splatter and then like this crackle. Let me put it on the desk so you can see it a little bit better. Really cool. So it's like this silver kind of design, and then it has like the negative image will show through whatever color you have underneath. So here's one. This card is by Celine Kempton, and she put some Night of Navy behind it so you can see the design really well. This is the new scroll embossing folder from the Halloween suite, and look at that seaside spray ribbon. Love it! This card is by Brandy Barnard, and she used this design in the background here. Just kind of a fun way to add some texture to your card. I love everything about this card that Brandy made. So pretty. Okay, so Mercury acetate, Mercury glass acetate. That's included in the product share. Did you notice it in the catalog? Was that something that you looked over? It's really easy to miss that because it's just in the corner of the page. So I wanted to make sure that you saw that and saw what it is. We're going to move on to one of my favorite suites. This is the Come to Gather suite, and this has got all of our pumpkins and our leaves. Now this paper, the Come Together paper, is 12 by 12, and in the product share I've cut it down to 6 by 6 squares. It is a double-sided paper, so you've got some beautiful patterns on the other side. This blue is Pretty Peacock, and then we've got Cajun Craze and Mary Merlot. Such a pretty combination. Like, I don't think I would have put these colors together on my own, but they really are so beautiful. This is the Gray Granite, which is a newer color. Really pretty. And then the ribbon in this suite is a combo pack, so you get 2 rolls together. You've got this crumb cake ribbon, and it's got like this sort of fun satiny finish on the end, kind of a soft ribbon, and then Cajun Craze linen thread, which like I wish was by itself because I could totally just use a ton of that. Then we've got the tags and feather wooden elements. So in your product share, you'll get 2 of the tags, and then you'll get, I think, 2 of the feathers. I have to double check the list, but you'll get some of those. Let me show you some samples. This first one I actually copied right from the catalog. I love to case the catalog, and this stamp set, this project was one that caught my eye the first time I looked at the catalog, so I kind of made it come to life here using some watercolor pencils. And then check out those embossed and die cut leaves. How pretty is that detail? Do you recognize the layout? I copied this layout to create this card for Vacation Stamping School. Can you see the similarities? I used a large piece of designer paper for the background, then a striped piece, a cluster of elements, and a greeting that was in the shape of a skinny little rectangle. Which card do you like best? Leave me a comment, let me know. All right, so this was the card I cased from the catalog. Here are some other swap cards from other demonstrators. This one is by Jody Reinhardt, and I love how she used the copper foil to emboss and die cut the leaf. You can see a peek of the paper back there. This card is by Linda Bowen, and she also used that same die. Love this combination. Like I said, I never would have thought to put Cajun Craze and Mary Merlot together, but oh my goodness, so beautiful. This card is by Dawn Olszewski, and she has incorporated some of the leaf trinkets from the annual catalog, as well as using 2 different patterns from the Come Together designer paper. Same paper pack, totally different color scheme. This card is by Mary McCormick, and let's see, she says cased from Bonnie O'Neill. So she said she copied this card from Bonnie, but I love the colors. We've got Pear Pizzazz and Pretty Peacock, and just a totally different direction for the fall. I love that blue in there. This card is by Kay Cogbill, and she colored, look at this, she colored that wooden element. She used her Stampin' Blend with the Pretty Peacock to color right on the wood and alter that to make it a different color. So pretty. I love everything about all of these cards. This is the Come Together suite. Again, if you sign up for the product share, you're going to get a yard of each of the ribbon and a little bit of everything to try so that you can make your own fall and autumn projects. We are nearing the end of the holiday catalog and getting close to the Halloween Bash Suite. Oh my gosh. I have to say, I don't do a lot with Halloween. I don't know, I just feel like it comes and goes so quickly that I don't have a chance to do much with it. But I love that I can just get some cute paper, like the Monster Bash designer paper, and then a stamp set like that Everything is Festive, and make up some Halloween cards. I don't have to do a whole Halloween set, although this is really fun because the framelits that go with this stamp set are this scrolly frames and tags, and they're so perfect. They're not just for Halloween. This card is by Dina Ricow, and she used the ribbon, this scalloped black ribbon. She used the framelits and the stamp set, and then this fun paper. Let me show you some of these designs. And I kind of like when we incorporate other colors besides black and orange. So this is really fun. We've got red and yellow in here. Those aren't colors that I normally think of as Halloween, but this paper is really cool. This comes as 12 by 12 paper. I've cut it down to 6 by 6 for the purpose of the product share. And I could see just cutting that, like just punching that with a circle and making a card. This reminds me of the Clue board game, doesn't it? There's a secret passage, and the study, and the library, and the guest quarters. So kind of a fun nod to the board game. Here's some fun little Halloween critters, the spider webs, the books with the newsprint. Then we've got I like this design with the script in the background and then the bats over the top. And some of these frames will cut out with the frames from the Ornate Frames dies. Okay, so we've got the designer paper. We have the black 3/8" scalloped ribbon. So this is not a lace like we've had in the past. This is just a solid black ribbon. And then the enamel shapes, I didn't realize until I was pulling them out. I don't know if you can see, the sides are almost holographic. Like it's kind of got a cool finish. So we've got ravens and skull and crossbones, as well as tombstones, and then just some regular dots. So you'll get those to play with in your product share. And then I didn't get a chance to put this together yet. This is the coffin treat box. It comes flat, so you'll get one in your product share to try. Here's a sample in the catalog. You can see all put together and then lined. This one is lined with that red ribbon from the Toile tidings. What a clever idea to use that ribbon to line the inside of the box, because that's always what we see, right? For vampire's coffin, we see that red velvet lining. Here are some more Halloween cards. This one is by Susan Campfield, and it looks like the designer paper, but she actually used the stamp set and then colored with blends and cut it out. Here you can see the scroll. It's called Stylish Scroll embossing folder, and also the framelits, and she did that on the black foil. Such a fun card. This one is by let me see the names on the inside. Jackie Bates, and she said she copied the card from Kelly Atchison. Again, I just love that pop of yellow. This Wicked is a die. It's a separate bundle over here, and so you can get it bundled with this or by itself. And then here's the last card. This one is by Diana Gibbs, and she used the Boo to You with the designer paper from Monster Mash and that ribbon. And then we've got these googly eyes, and I didn't include them in the product share, but they are super fun. They come in white, orange, green, and purple, and they are not, they don't have adhesive on them, so you'll have to use some liquid glue to glue those on. What do you think about Monster Bash? Do you guys celebrate Halloween? Is that a holiday that you craft for and that you love making stuff for? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Monster Bash. That is the end of the catalog, and I've got such a mess here on my table with all the fun samples that I shared and all the little bits of product. So if you are interested in getting my product share and getting a little bit of everything without having to buy it all yourself, it would normally cost $300 to buy every single pack of paper, every roll of ribbon, every embellishment, all the boxes. But when you do my product share, you can try it all all for just a little bit. So it's $47.50 plus shipping, and you get the 6x6 pieces, a yard of all the ribbon, a little bit of all the embellishments, and the boxes to try at home. So leave me a comment if you're interested. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and allowing me to share all my cards and samples with you. I hope that I've inspired you and that you're excited about the holiday catalog. I'll be sharing lots of projects in the coming weeks, so stay tuned and be sure to watch for more videos. Have a great day.